Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy D'Anthony. I'm your boy down here.
Yes, sir.
And we're Break Room Blitz.
What up?
So, rules on the channel before we start. If we make you smile or laugh, go hit that like button, okay?
Boom.
Just go ahead and do it, okay? I don't want to have to keep asking these things, okay? No.
Do
it's
it.
fine. Just please.
Do it.
And if we make you think, go ahead and comment. Or if you disagree, go ahead and comment. Don't just push dislike. I want to know why you dislike, and then so I can respond and tell you why you're wrong, okay?
Rebuttal.
Okay. And if you want to see our beautiful faces every week.
Yes, you do. Look at that haircut.
I need to get my haircut, actually. Go ahead and hit that subscription button with that notification bell. And they'll be like, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Cowbell.
Bam. We'll
Need
pop
more
up.
cowbell.
So, we went to go see, we had a special treat. We went to go see a screening for Green Lantern.
No.
Green Mile.
No.
Green Hornet?
No, close.
What's it called?
GreenBook.
Oh, yeah.
GreenBook, man.
GreenBook, Green Mile.
Green something.
Yeah.
All right.
So who we got in that?
So we've got Viggo Morton. You might remember him from Lord of the Rings. You know, Aragon. And we got Mahershala Ali.
All right.
So those are the main ones.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Finally, I got him to stop at 2.
Got the two main guys. Hey.
All right. Any critics or ratings or rating?
Yeah. So right now, IMDb, we got a 7.9 out of 10. Metacritic score got a 70% out of 100.
Whoa!
Yeah, right?
Wow. Yeah. Somebody's paying them.
That's a shocker because Metacritic's harsh.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter is at 83% by the critics and 86% by the audience.
Wow. There shouldn't be any audience. When did it come out? Does it sound already?
No, I think it must have barely come out, like...
I feel like it doesn't come out until
somewhere.
Next week.
Yeah, it doesn't come out until, like, next week.
Well, anyway.
What are you going to do?
Right. So, let's just jump in here and tell you what I thought. This is a non-spoiler.
Yeah.
You can probably tell by the title. But, honestly,
yeah,
I thought it was one of my favorite movies of the year.
Okay.
I did enjoy it. I did have some agendas that...
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it's an agenda because it was a true story.
Right, exactly. And that's the hard part about it.
Right, so maybe not, but there's a reason why they picked this movie. Let's say that. They picked this story for this agenda.
That's a very good point.
There.
Yeah.
So, but as far as, like, the acting...
Yes.
I thought was on par from everybody. From even just, like, the doorman to the main actors.
Yeah.
I love the camaraderie between the two guys.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite shows is Supernatural, and it's mostly just about the two brothers and how they interact and their, companionship.
Yeah,
so I really appreciated that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the cinematography was really good.
Yeah.
We got to see some of these these buildings. We got to see some landscape.
Right.
I thought that the pacing was really good.
Yeah.
For a true story. I mean, I don't know what parts were movie moments and what part was true. But as far as the pacing goes, I thought it was really, really well told. I thought that it was a necessary story. It's not like one of those true stories like, I probably could have got a documentary out of this.
Right.
This was, I felt like, entertaining and inspiring and something that, would get the audience moving. It definitely is one of those Oscar...
nominees,
right.
Yeah.
If that's how it felt,
Absolutely, I agree.
Because I don't think a lot of people know about the movie, but I know that that's what they're aiming for. And we got to get this Oscar.
Yeah.
I like the dialogue. I loved how they were able to teach one another.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It was we were witnessing character development in the story.
Yeah.
Not just like something's happening to him or to a character, but they were, I guess, happening to each other.
Yeah.
So I loved how I forget his name. The
Viggo
black
Morton?
guy.
Oh, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali actually gets the and you know what?
Viggo
Morton, hands down, he's a great actor.
Mortensen.
Because when I saw him, I was like,
it's Viggo Mortensen.
Mortensen.
I blundered a few times already.
So when I first saw him on the screen, I was like, is that the dude from Lord of the Rings?
I know, right? Yeah.
And
it's like, wow.
His performance made me forget about all that.
Yeah.
I forgot that he was Aragorn.
It was a new character almost, huh?
Right.
Okay.
There were some moments that were kind of like, for a black person to hear. But this was set in the 60s, early 60s.
Yeah.
So
for a timepiece, what did you think about the
Yeah, I definitely felt like I was definitely in that time.
Yeah.
Time period. The music was great.
Yeah.
He was great as far as the music. Hey, you know what? When he's playing the piano, I should have looked it up, but I wonder if that was like CGI.
Oh, I know. It was very fluid, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and the thing that gets to me is they have like these outside shots where it's like just him, and then they have close-up shots. So the close-up shots, I can buy it being someone else. Okay, fine.
Right.
But the ones where it's away, and they have a few of them like that.
Yep.
And it's just like very fluid. It's just like, that's all you, bro.
Right. He might know how to play.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if that was CGI,
that would be dope.
Great CGI.
Oh, flawless.
Right. Not sure if it was, but if it was, kudos.
Yeah.
If I had to rate it, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Just because of the whole reason why I felt like they picked it. I won't say it because it'll be a spoiler.
Yeah.
But in the next discussion, I will say.
We can get into it.
So 4.5, I would probably watch it again.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, I liked the camaraderie. And I also liked how Viggo, what's his name?
Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo, I liked how he loved his wife. Enough to write letters.
That was a good dynamic too, though.
It was.
That was a great dynamic.
So I appreciate those type of stories. I'll probably watch it again for sure.
Yeah, I feel you on that. To me, it again, like, and I hate to like just like be echoing what he just said, but I enjoyed myself during this movie. The companionship throughout the whole movie. I mean, you figure it's just going to be them two the whole time, and the pacing again, since they're kind of on the road doing this kind of tour, this orchestra tour. That it was going to have like some lag in it, but it wasn't that at all, because the dialogue between them, and it's just him in the car driving and the Mahershala Ali in the back, chilling, because I mean it's his tour.
Right.
But what they talk about, they start learning each other, and they start learning each other's background and lives and lessons. And I'm big on that, What is this story trying to convey to me, It's like, what is the moral of the story, and what can I take away from this?
Right.
And I think at this point of time, like, where, so much hate is going around and all this stuff, that, like, you can find these two guys, becoming companions and learning from each other, It's just really cool dynamic to watch and see them develop from one to there or whatnot,
Right.
And I mean, Mahershala Ali's character, he was a doctor in it, and you would figure, okay, what more can he like learn from a street guy, kind of thing, But he does know he's streetwise, and I appreciated that. They showed a lot of really cool moments about that, like, I'm looking out for you, even though I just work for you. It's not just that.
Yeah, that was really cool to see how he would save him in certain predicaments.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler.
No.
It's in the trailer. He's hired to help him through the Deep South.
Right. Exactly. So. And that's the time. I mean, it was just like, it's very. No other time period, could capture like so much of like all the imbalancement. The purpose about the Green Book in the title was, this Green Book was about this book where it was allowed for the black people to go to, or I guess just
it was a way to migrate through the Deep South without being harassed and finding yourself in trouble.
Right, because there was hotels that the white people can go to, and there was hotels that the black people could go to, and they were not integrated at that time.
Right. Don't stop at this restaurant. Stop at this one.
That too.
Don't stop at this hotel. Stop at this one. Don't stop at this gas station. Go to this one.
Right.
So it was a guide to not get your ass whooped in America in the '60s.
Exactly. And they showed a lot of that. I wasn't expecting for them to show as much, but they did show a lot throughout the whole thing, and I think that they did it very cleverly and in a way that. It was very impactful for me just watching it. And just like, man, this is so messed up. Like,
I think if they didn't show it, it would have been a waste of a timepiece like that.
It really would have, yeah. And
it wouldn't be getting an Oscar.
Yeah, it didn't take away from the story in any way. I mean, it made that impact for me. Their acting was excellent, on par. Timepiece, really cool. I liked every single actor in it. From the mom to the wife and the whole entire family. We had that one comedian in there, Sebastian Stan or something like that. Maniscalco, right. He was good in it too. I mean,
when is he going to blow up?
I see it happening already, and it's pretty cool. But anyway, if I had to give this a rating, it's one of my favorite movies that I just enjoyed overall this year. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. You know, and you know, it's kind of hard for me to like say, you know, because I do catch that stuff. You make me more aware of these kind of things. You know, we see all these movies and we catch on to all these like, you know, you know, the villain was here the whole time, or there was a hive mind. You take out the hive queen and she goes down. All the rest of the ships, but I mean, there is like some deeper things that we see just around in the entertainment industry and just overall in this culture, you know, right. And how minorities are treated as opposed to, you know, white people. And it's pretty obvious when you see so much of it now. As far as I see it in TV shows, reality TV shows,
commercials.
It's like, oh man, you know, these chefs are competing in a competition. The black guy's gonna go. Oh, sure enough, you know.
Right. We just saw that in The Widows too.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it's really out there. I mean, they make fun of it, just like the last movie we reviewed was Instant Family, and that was blatantly out there. But I mean, they called themselves on it.
They called themselves. It wasn't that bad. But
no, it wasn't that bad.
I was waiting. I was gonna get them.
But the movies that don't, and there's a lot of them. You know, when you kill the black guy off in the scary movies, I mean, that's just there.
Yeah, we should probably go over some of those. We make a video going over some of the things that you know, we might find, just in case someone's like, "What is he talking about?"
Yeah.
But so any rewatch value?
Absolutely. I recommend this movie like over if you haven't seen Instant Family. I mean, as far as like family movies go, this is definitely up there. Instant Family and GreenBook. I know that it's a holiday season and stuff, but these are movies that you could enjoy with the family, and that right. you'll take something out of it too.
I know you guys are gonna go see Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
We will too.
That's a given.
After that, like on Saturday,
right?
Go see this.
Yeah.
This is definitely a movie to
Or
go
if you're all caught up and you just haven't seen any movies, I would highly recommend see this one. Make this be one of the movies.
It's going to be on the Oscar run, okay? It's going to be on the run for the Oscars, so at least it'll be one movie that you actually saw that was nominated.
Yeah,
because the other ones probably you ain't going to be, you're not going to know what they are.
Exactly.
So I would recommend this one. You know, someone asked me, they were like, I haven't heard about this. I was like, yeah, I know. It's not really a blockbuster.
Right.
But it's very impactful. One of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to get that Oscar running. I know.
I hope they do. Yeah. At least if they get nominated, if anything. But
yeah, I don't know if I would say the acting was Oscar worthy, but
at least for the story. I mean, I think
the story. Yeah.
I think that there is like good, maybe, you know, whatever you want to call it, screenplay, just overall.
Because being an ass
cinematic
is not a hard thing to be. That's like the easiest emotion. Anger is like the easiest emotion.
Yeah.
Being an ass is the easiest emotion.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would say that it was a Oscar award winning performance, but
I would say it is. I mean, you know, to me they had everything from, you know, comedic value. A lot of comedic value in this movie. You know, there's a lot of heartfelt, dramatic scenes. There was some really messed up, you know, I guess violent scenes. So I mean, it had a little bit of everything, and you know, the moral. You know, I feel like this is, and we can't have too many movies like this because it's kind of like, you know, there's so much stuff going on with politics and just like, you know, divide between people and stuff, that I feel like this is a good movie to watch right now, you know, because what happened back then, it's just like still happening now. It's like
it's gonna happen forever.
Never ending. It's never ending.
End, so.
It's never ending.
It's all good, you know. I just know how to, now that I know what the world is like, now I can make my moves
self-aware
appropriately.
Exactly.
But I'm not expecting any of it to ever change, you know, or people change their minds or whatever.
Yeah.
People are going to be who they are.
Yeah. It's just be more self-aware, who you are, where you come from, and where you're going.
Right. But, all right, guys, that's our review. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Let us know what you guys thought. Do you think this is if they're running for the Oscars, should they get it?
Yeah.
What movie might contend with them?
Oh.
Because today, I don't really know of any.
Infinity War.
Today, I don't really know of any.
I know, right? Yeah.
In my mind, anyway, my recollection. But usually, November to December is the running. That's when they start showing those movies anyway.
Yeah, it's the last, like, just slide in. No?
Right. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Black Panther won something.
Oh, that would be dope. Yeah.
But
definitely.
Infinity War's good too.
Yeah.
All right, let's know what you guys think.
We don't lead you astray. Highly recommend.
Definitely.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. If we've said for you to go watch a movie and you watch it and you thought it wasn't that great, we want you to tell us why. We want you to put it in the comments like, hey, I went to go see that movie and this is what I thought about it.
Then I can tell you why you're wrong.
Exactly. It's like, well, fine. Forget it.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at PwnedPops. That's PWNEDPOPS. I make custom figures for you.
Right. And you can find me on all social media, Breakroom Blitz. I guess not all, but all the main ones.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, guys. So check us out. All right, we're out.
Peace.
Peace. I like you.
Again.
Yeah. All right.